Hey guys, James here. Real quick comic reviews. I am getting ready for New York Comic Con. I'll be heading up there Thursday and Friday. Very excited to do that. It'll be my first major con. Should be a blast. I've got probably about 15 comics put aside that I want to get signed. It's mostly modern stuff. I don't even think I have one superhero book. It's all like Lazarus and East of West and Five Ghosts and things like that. Just some of the independent stuff I've enjoyed. I'm going to try to get some signatures on that. Probably pick up some prints and maybe some exclusive comics and maybe a cool Batman or two if I see something that I really want. But so just going to go up there and have a good time and see what it's about. I think I'm going to borrow one of my buddy's video cameras and maybe try to get a little bit of video while I'm there. I've never really done anything like that before, so in theory it sounds good. We'll see if I actually do it. So I'm going to show you what I picked up this week. I actually picked this up earlier in the week. It's the first Fatale trade. I really enjoyed this. I read it. I will probably pick up the rest of the trades for this. Well, I'll definitely pick up the next trade anyway. But I think this is something that I'll continue in trade instead of going to single issues with. In fact, I'll probably be starting to do that with a lot of books. I'm kind of considering changing up what I'm picking up quite a bit and how I'm collecting. Here. All right, so Arkham War, or this is part of Forever Evil. Forever Evil Arkham War, #1. I read this today. Pretty good. I kind of want to see where it goes. I mean, it's okay. The art in it was good. I enjoyed the art, but it seems like a lot of a Bane story now, and I don't think really if you haven't read all the villains 3D like the 3D books they had last month, all the villains month stuff, that a lot of this stuff makes much sense. I've read all of them, so I kind of know some backstory for some of these villains, and I think a lot of these side shoots of Forever Evil, if you didn't read the villains books, are kind of seem a little bit lacking. So um, if you're doing Forever Evil and you're planning on picking up like the Arkham War, Argus, or is it Rogues Rebellion, if you didn't read the villains books that attach to them, it may not be the greatest. So keep that in mind. Um, pick this up. This is the midnight cover, the midnight release cover for Walking Dead 115 All Out War. Pretty cool. I'm excited about it. I read it also and I'm pretty pumped. I mean, the end of it, you're just like, I don't know, Walking Dead's just hitting again. It seemed like for a few issues, I don't know, like some of the early 100s, it just didn't seem that great to me. And then all of a sudden, it's just seemed to just been like bam, 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 just like every issue is just really getting me again. So real good stuff coming out right now. I also got this cover, which is the cover A for that. Um, next, I picked up Afterlife with Archie, #1. This is the Francisco Francavilla cover. Um, I really like his art. He does the interior art also. It's the art in it's gorgeous. The story, if you know very much about Archie, and I haven't read Archie for years, but I read it when I was a kid, so you know the characters and stuff. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I don't know how serious of a book this is going to be, but I enjoy it right now, so I'll probably pick up a couple of issues of this. Next, this is by Minton 3. This is Memory Collectors. Um, but this is a little bit different for a comic book. I mean, some of this is, I'll show you, like there's the way it's drawn out. Minton 3, he does a lot of the Flood 44 stuff, or 44 Flood, whatever, with Ben Temple Smith. I love his art. Um, and this concept for this story is really cool. But you have a lot of the regular comic book pages, and then you'll have something like this, where you'll have like this story here that goes along with it, but I kind of like it because with his art, you like. I mean, you get pages like this. If you want to see that picture, you don't want it covered up by a bunch of text, and then you go back and you read that, the big page, 2-page spread that's just text. So I really like that. It's just a 3-issue mini. Um, I'll be getting all those. I also picked up the second cover for that, and the way these are set up, it's like a sketch cover on the back. So Temple Smith and Minton 3, they're both going to be at New York. So I'm going to try to get a sketch, um, hopefully from one of them on that. I think that would be cool. Um, so that's what I've read this week, and then here's the rest of the stuff. I just haven't had time, and I probably won't have time until after New York. So this is FBP, Federal Bureau of Physics. This is issue 4. It's been pretty interesting so far. This may be something that goes to trade. See what happens in the first story arc. See if I want to keep going with it. I like the first issue of this, so I'm very excited to see what happens here. This is part 2 of Lights Out. This is Green Lantern Corps 24. I like the Relic character. Again, that was one of the villains was Relic. So this is Astro City, issue 5. Cool cover to that. There's been a lot of interesting stories in the Astro City so far, and I've never followed any of the prior Astro City stuff. So if you're new to it, I really think you could just pick up any issue and get directly into the story. I mean, it's really neat, and it's cool to be able to pick up a book at any issue and get into the story. Peter Panzerfaust 15. This I'm really excited to read. I may read this before work actually. You get this is the last of this story arc, but you also get Croc in this. You had Shmi, yeah, Shmi, is that how you say it? So you have Hook and you have Shmi, and then you get Croc in this one. So I think that's really going to be cool. That would probably make that a key issue somehow. I don't know. And with Forever Evil, and also with some of the Batman titles we talked about, Suicide Squad issue 24. Looking forward to this. Again, if you read the villains issues, a lot of these villains that are going to kind of go against the Crime Syndicate um, are Suicide Squad. So they're going to team up against the Crime Syndicate. I'm kind of excited to see that. I don't typically get this issue, but with what's been going on in Forever Evil, I picked up Nightwing issue 24. So I think this will be neat. If you've been reading Forever Evil, you get a quick spoiler here. So if you don't want to hear it, don't come back until you see me drop the Nightwing. Um, Nightwing got outed by the Crime Syndicate. They showed who he was. They showed he was Dick Grayson. So they showed that in front of the world, and so everybody knows who he is. And I'm really curious to see how that goes. Okay. A #1 title by Vertigo, Coffin Hill. I've liked the Vertigo stuff so far, so I'll check this out. Honestly, I don't even really know what it's about. I picked it up. I figured I'd check it out. Batgirl 24. Batgirl's been really good. I got into that around issue 20, and continuing with it and see where this story goes. Everybody, most people are big Gail Simone fans. I honestly, the only thing that I really like that she writes right now is Batgirl. I picked up a couple issues of Red Sonja. Wasn't a big fan. I picked up the first couple issues of The Movement. Didn't like it. But I think she does a great job on Batgirl. So, Ghosted issue 4. It's been fantastic so far. Um, I think I have Ghosted issue 1 that I'm going to bring with me to the con and see if I can't get that signed. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. And you knew I was getting this. Batman Zero Year, and this is issue 24. This is the double-sized issue. I have not read this yet, so I'm excited to get into this one. This one I might have to read before the con too. I I've really missed some of the Batman stories since the convention, or since since August. I mean, the whole month of September was villains month, and I enjoyed it, but I'm ready to get back to my Batman stories and Green Lantern and the Justice League, and I'm enjoying Forever Evil, and I'm just glad to get back to the regular DC stuff. Um, what I think I'm going to do is whenever Forever Evil is over, I'm probably just going to. I've said this numerous times, but I'm going to try to drop down to just like my bat titles: Batman Detective, Suicide Squad, probably Batgirl. Um, what else did I get in that? A couple others. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. Um, and then just stick with some of the independent books I like, and try to cut back a lot on the amount of books I'm getting. I want to get some more back issues, and with having a kid on the way, every room that I've claimed for the comic room keeps getting taken away for something else. So uh, I'm going to need the space too. I can't just keep getting 50 to 60 books a week and adding them someplace. There has to be room for that stuff. So if there's stuff I want to read, it's not that I want to stop reading as much, but I'll probably go to trade. Um, I can pick up, probably five or better trades for $50 from InStockTrades.com and get it free shipping, and it's much cheaper, it's more compact in the space, and if it's not a title that I'm actually collecting, it makes more sense for me. So I'll probably go that route with a lot of stuff. But I got to get ready for work and then head off to the con. So talk to you guys soon. Hopefully we'll have some cool stuff to show you that I picked up in New York. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.